There was a leak in my kitchen faucet a while ago, so I replaced it. And then I decided that, hey, that kitchen faucet, once I repaired the leak, would work good in the laundry room. And so I'm going to use this kitchen faucet and replace the faucet in the laundry room. This is a Grohe faucet, and what happened is one of the supply tubes, the hot water supply tube, braided coupling, started leaking. That's why I had to replace the kitchen, but I bought a new coupling so I can put in the laundry room. So now we're working on clearing out below the sink in the laundry room so we got room to work. We got a few hand towels. Looks like we got about twice as many as we need because some of them are old and like rags. Can't even use that many rags. And a couple of spray bottles of something or other. Car wax, car wash detergent with wax, like in zip wax. Some more junk. Oh, that looks like some spot cleaners. There's a rod that's used for shipping the washer, keep the drum from floating around. A funnel, which I haven't used that in a long time. Some breeze. I'm surprised we got breeze under there because we hate that stuff. It leaves a sticky residue on everything. And there's some a small bottle of Windex, some toilet paper. There's a lot of room under this cabinet. Some more bottles of junk. I was threatening to buy some new Windex the other day because I thought we were running out, but I think this is there's a couple of bottles, and this is going to be a new bottle of Windex we didn't even know we had. Look at that. So we don't have to buy any. So I think we got things mostly cleaned out. Oops, one more thing. Oh, some bleach, some cleaning brushes. And there we go. Look under the sink. Look how clean it looks. Well, there's a little dust in there. It needs to be cleaned out. And since we're going to take the faucet out, we better shut the water off. There's a view up under the sink where the fasteners for holding the faucet on top of the sink. Probably a little disorienting seeing it from this angle. There's that dust. We got to clean up the dust before we get it wet. It's easier to clean up dry. Now we got to take the doors off the cabinet, get them out of the way so we got room to work, because we got to crawl in there to get that bolt under that faucet. Boy, I sure am working slow, aren't I? I thought I was working faster than that. There's the fasteners we're going for once we crawl under the cabinet. There, I dripped water on my camera. I sure was glad it kept on working. I faked loosening up those nuts, didn't I? There's the new faucet. I took the old one out and set the new faucet on there. Now this is the sprayer that comes with this faucet. It's got a quick connect that hooks to the bottom side of the faucet. You got to take that off so you can feed this flexible hose down through the swivel pipe. And you'll see we got a hand sprayer here on the end of this hose. This is a Grohe faucet. And I went to the hardware store to try to find the replacement parts for the leak I had. It's a mixture of metric and proprietary fittings from Grohe. Grohe is a German company, so there were no parts available unless you go to the original dealer and you can order parts. And that's what I had to do. I had to wait for parts to come for wait for that new supply hose to be shipped in. Now this spring goes over that flexible hose so it'll retract into the faucet. And I think a lot of companies are using a donut that slips over that hose, a plastic donut with a weight in it, and that slides up and down the hose to keeps retraction force on the sprayer. But this screw, you got this spring, you got to compress it on this hose. It's kind of hard to do because once you start threading it on, the spring's in your way and you can't get a grip on the pipe or the flexible hose. But we eventually get there. And fortunately, there's a nice rubber seal in this, so you just have to put it on and give it a hand tight. And we'll get at snapping that onto once I get it untangled under the sink and where it ought to be, I'll hook it up to the bottom of the faucet. You're going to see me kind of fish this hose out and put it the other side of some piping up there so it's in a better position. I'm trying to position it so it works smoothly. See, I'm putting it on the other side of a hose or one of the tubings that came out of the faucet. But then it's an easy matter of it's a quick snap coupling right there. I just have to hook it onto the tube that hangs from the bottom of the fixture. Just clips on. Now if I could get out of the cabinet, must have found something else to do. Now we got to turn the water on and bleed any dirt out of the system. Probably should have taken the strainer off the sprayer just to keep it clean, but it seemed to work out all right. I'm feeling for wet spots there. There's the new faucet in there. And the old faucet didn't have this sprayer that you could pull out. And it was always a tough job to rinse dirt and sand or whatever gets in that tub down the drain. And with a sprayer, it'll be a lot easier to do that. So I think it was a good move to put that small faucet. And this one gets more water flow because I use the wash tub to fill containers of water for washing the car and various things. And the old faucet was really slow because it was highly restricted. This faucet will flow more water. So we get these doors back on and we'll be good to go. That's it.